and gentlemen, it's Wednesday. Once again, I'm playing some shit I would never play in my car nor in my life. You know that means it is Unapologetic presents Sir Goodwin Live, starring TJ Van Turner. Let's go.
You get so much excitement with saying that starring. It's very bold. Very bold.
I'm just here to do my job, man.
As you know, that is DJ Julio behind the camera and on the ones and twos. And you're right, it is starring the ER doctor, the entertainment reporter, TJ in the building. I'm Sir Goodwin Live. It is not Wednesday.
Oh, it's Thursday. First fuck up.
One more day left for the week, and I thank you all for being patient with me and moving the date back a day because family duty calls. You know, my responsibilities have now gone up.
That's a married man.
Yeah, so shout out to the people for making the adjustment. We're going to get right into it, and we are live, Unapologetic, Sir Goodwin Live with TJ. We're sponsored by Jars by Jazz and RJ Paint. We're also sponsored by
My Check Entertainment, Katrina Danielle. If you black, bring her your act, preferably black women. She likes to empower the black women. We got some Hayes Jasmine me. Check her out, the Just Jazz podcast. It is on iTunes, Spotify, everything. Her first episode was amazing. She's reached out to me to be on the podcast. So I had to plug on that. Winter McGee is live from Cali saying it is 6:20 here. It's 6:20 here. And we got a lot of people watching, waving on IG. And it's going down.
Cool. What podcast is that?
Just Jazz.
Who is she?
She is a very close friend of mine. She's a young lady that I watched grow up. I think she's a manager at the TCF Bank on 87. Oh, nice. So check her out. Beautiful young lady. Seen her young and watch her grow. Just Jazz.
Okay. Well, today we have a very special guest in the building. She is no stranger to Unapologetic, for she has been around many a times. So we're not going to make her wait any longer. If you're still here, Kim, come through the door and say hello to the people.
Kim!
Hey, how y'all doing?
Kim, how are you today?
I'm doing all right. How are y'all?
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for the invite.
We always appreciate your presence.
Well, my presence is appreciated.
The last time you were here, we did a dating show, a special.
Man.
It was a great time, wasn't it?
It was fun.
It was so good.
Now for the people who lost on that dating show.
I mean, it was about the woman, and the woman picked who she wanted.
Exactly.
So it was a win-win for everybody.
Okay,
Yes.
except the person who
Yes,
lost.
yes.
You know, I didn't lose, TJ. TJ always got my back.
It was a good time.
And I think we need to get an update on that.
We do.
On how things are going, or if they're still going.
How was the first date? That's what I want to know. Did the date occur?
I think the date
The
did
date,
occur.
I know a lot, but y'all didn't ask me shit.
Well, tell us.
Well, I lost,
Well, don't be
so
jumping
no
out here,
free
But
publicity.
We'll see if we can get them on a night.
Okay.
And see what.
That
we
is
can-
interesting. Schedule them for a show.
Yeah.
Unapologetic.
See if y'all did a good job with the question.
Yeah,
I think we did great.
I think it was a good
Yeah, I
time.
think we did great.
TJ, the stack was stacked against me. The deck was stacked against
I
me.
don't know about that.
Well,
I don't know about that.
well,
Thank you, Kel.
Mark one.
The end.
Answers do matter.
Okay.
Answers do matter.
Now I know.
That's exactly how that goes.
Answers definitely
Answers
matter.
do matter.
And you were at the Bud Billiken. I didn't see you there. I was
Yes.
out there.
Oh,
How was the
wow.
Bud Billiken experience?
You know, we
for
go
you?
every year, 9 years in the game, me and my bestie Simone, and we loved it. Don't get me wrong, I do think it was a little slow this year, or whatever, but a lot of the dance groups were a lot smaller, which we peeped. I don't know what that was about. But, my godson,
well, sorry, was a lot smaller. That means it wasn't not a lot of them out
No,
there.
it was a lot, but usually like they're spread out blocks long.
Gosh.
Like I mean, the team is so long. They go from the babies all the way up to the teenagers, but a lot of them were very condensed this year. So I don't know if like some of the bigger ones dropped out or something like
Yeah.
that. So that's one thing we noticed right away.
Okay.
But the parade itself was great. You know, all the fake politicians came through waving and shaking hands. Gotta
Was
love
Corey
that.
Lightfoot there?
No, Lori
It's
was
Lori.
not there. Honestly, you
sorry.
wanna know what? That's the one thing I peeped you know, when we were sitting down talking about it the next day, but everybody else came through. Shout out to Kim Fox for coming through, love her. But no, yeah, Lori did not give her presence, and that's one thing I will give Ron. He came through every year.
Ron was there?
Oh, 100%. I've shook in his hand twice.
Oh.
Did you
okay.
wash it right after?
Yeah, oh, don't just
I
Slime
would've.
ball. Slime ball Ron.
But
Well,
yeah.
Kim, thank you for being here, and
you.
we are going to get into some current events and hot topics and be a little messy tonight. Missy Elliott, everyone's favorite rapper.
Well,
Okay.
Everyone's favorite rapper playing in the background, take away, is being awarded the MTV Video Vanguard Award.
Yes.
And E.I. Doctor, why don't you give us a little background?
So this award, obviously, is what Michael Jackson Vanguard. Obviously, it's one of the biggest awards that you can get from MTV. Do I agree with Missy getting this award?
Okay.
For it to be MTV, for it to go with videos, for her to be a trendsetter with videos, for her to have videos that no other person could ever do or ever think about doing, she absolutely deserved this award. We was having a little, not a fight, but a little argument because Sir Goodwin said she should have got this award before a couple of other people.
I agree.
You agree?
I do.
So,
You disagree with that?
it depends on the people you
Jennifer
talking
Lopez.
about.
Okay.
Jennifer Lopez,
There
absolutely.
you go.
Okay.
That's what I said.
I would not say she should have got it before Rihanna. I wouldn't have said she got with that. Just because you also have to look at hits. You also got to look at sex appeal. You also got to look at a whole bunch of other things.
Why do you have to look at that for
It should be
Video
about her
Vanguard?
Because it is about the artistry,
Right.
and sex appeal is Rihanna's artistry.
say that shit, TJ.
Rihanna has
Let's not condense her to that. Rihanna's
No.
a good artist.
No, she's a great artist.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about videos and when you're talking about all of this stuff, it's hard to go about what he's saying just because he said she should have got it before a whole bunch of other people. Rihanna, Pink, Justin Timberlake, Kanye West, Beyonce, all of these people except for J-Lo, and I'm saying that,
Okay.
deserve this award.
Before Missy Elliott.
Yes.
Without Missy Elliott, who would,
I'm not-
like a lot of those people you wouldn't even have on that list. though.
1997,
I mean,
The Rain
fuck,
came
I mean,
out. And she had, and Hype Williams is on the list too. I mean, video after video, different.
Even after hit her
different,
writing.
you
It's definitely a
know,
long time coming.
Right.
The thing is that why she is getting it now, or why she hasn't got it back in the day, is because of her consistency. She's forgettable.
Say that
Whoa.
shit,
She
TJ.
is forgettable.
Now, I just don't think Missy is forgettable. Let's stop that.
Well, she's
since
forgettable
the
meaning
90s, since
hits
the 90s, okay, so since the 90s, Missy has been relevant, and she has produced stars, she
A
has
lot.
made stars.
A lot.
Now, okay, you have your Beyonce, Justin Timberlake, Pink, or whatever. Me personally, I think it should have been Michael, Janet, Missy, and then the rest of them. Now, that's how I personally feel because Missy Elliott has cemented music to the point where a lot of these trends and genres wouldn't even be relevant if she wouldn't have created it.
And what you said, and with you saying that, I could totally agree. But also, she is the reason. Missy is the reason why she's getting it now because of rap is as big as it is now. That's why she probably didn't get it back in the day.
I feel like
Just
she did
because-
because they started the petition, but
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I mean,
It's a lot of things
and they don't
now.
have a bigger name to accept the award
I mean,
this year.
okay.
And that's bullshit.
I mean it is.
That's bull.
100%.
Here comes one of the good
But,
ones.
but she do deserve it. Definitely deserve it.
100%.
Good one is gonna like this, and Jasmine, we won't be friends after this. She said the world needed Missy.
Oh, yeah.
TJ, I don't know what you're talking about. is what they're saying. But
I
TJ,
agree.
I get it. Like, I've never had sex with Missy in my mind. So, like he said, I'm not fucking cutting on the Missy video and watching
you gotta think of the masses. When people think of certain artists, they think of sex appeal. They think of different things. Now, when you think of Missy, you think of her artistry. But back in the day, when you was talking about rap and you was talking about giving these big awards to rap artists, that was not the case.
I agree.
Not the case at all.
She's a woman, but
she's a woman too.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I mean, yes, but is she deserving of it now?
oh, absolutely.
Yes.
She's been deserved it, absolutely. But when it came to being a rap artist and a female rap artist at that, you got not shunned upon, but nobody really cared too much to give you these type of awards.
No, I will agree with that.
Because that sex appeal, Alicia Garcia.
Lil' Kim made it hot because
because you want to fuck Lil' Kim.
I mean, of course, yeah.
Right, but Missy had the lyrics, she had the dance.
She had the lyrics, TJ. Let's not do that now.
No, she's written many hits. Let's not go there.
But we're talking about her songs. He said she had the lyrics.
Think about it.
I won't let him say that.
Think about
she
this.
had nice songs.
She had good lyrics.
Think about this, producing wise. That is the reason why Lil' Kim has a TV show on VH1.
Correct.
And that's why Missy can just sit there and laugh at her on VH1 because of the producing and all of the stuff that she was able to do.
Correct.
It goes big above the sex appeal because that leads and it shows. You don't always have it.
Yes.
Nobody looking at
If
Lil'
Missy
Kim
was
no
a
more.
size 2, jumping around in a thong and a
it'd
bra,
be different.
which she would have been higher on the list. Okay, yes,
Yes.
anybody could have
That's
done that.
real,
But
Kim.
what I will say is that again, a lot of these artists wouldn't be who they are if Missy had not kicked down the door.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. Nobody would be trying to dress up like Missy or wear baggy clothes or do stuff with the computers and all that stuff. It was something that we never seen.
True. Now, do y'all think it would be a Lizzo without a Missy?
Oh, not a chance in the world.
No.
Okay. All right. Make sure
If
we
that
agree
song
on that.
plays.
Well, shout out to Missy.
Yes.
And I'm trying to be in the building for that. I'm making calls and emails as we speak. One person that Missy collaborated with that many of you all may not know is R. Kelly. They have a song called, what's the name of the song?
That's what I'm talking about.
The name of the song is, it's playing now. Missy Elliott featuring R. Kelly. And R. Kelly is in the news again, and I don't think he's doing too well. ER Doctor, what you got for him?
Yeah, no, he's not doing well at all. Obviously, everybody know he's in jail. He had a court date today, and he told them that he was not going. He said, "I'm not dealing with this right now. Just let it go on without me." Pretty much, I honestly think that how I was reading this, it seemed like he gave up.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, I mean, rightfully so. I mean, it's a lot of stuff against you, but it's like he's like, forget it. Don't take me outside to go to court just to put me back up in this, So it's like, leave me there. Y'all tell me what what are y'all gonna give me, and I just have to deal with it. I mean, your lawyer leave you, everything is getting backed up. I think they got the VHS out the garage, out the basement, So it's pretty much. I ain't gonna say over with, but I think he really just gave up. He's very depressed.
Well, another thing that came out also is that his legal team is trying to now acquire the attorney that got Michael Jackson off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't think
Do you think he has the money for that?
now this, I don't know. Let me tell you something that I think is very strange. I don't know where R. Kelly is getting all this money from.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who these people are that just keeps popping up with all these hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, to each their own. But I do think it's interesting that he is now trying to hire this specific attorney because maybe in their mind they think that this man is going to be able to get him off.
Right. Or they found a loophole.
Right. I think he's going to ride, but I
Yeah.
mean, if that's what he needs to get through the day, then to each their own.
Yeah.
Good question from the audience, and I want to see how Goodwin and Kim respond. Mario D. Lawrence from Solo Dolo, that's him, man.
Solo Dolo.
Plugging my main man Mario, cool as hell. He says, so since we going back who made who, do y'all think Missy would have been that successful without Timberland?
No, Timberland is her partner.
So you say partners. He didn't make her to
No.
you?
No, they're partners.
No.
Mario?
Before Timbaland and before Missy even started doing her own thing, she was producing for Jodeci and all of that stuff with him.
Right.
So writing, exactly. So that's more like a brother. So you can't even.
Okay, you say don't even break them down.
Yeah.
Alicia Garcia says Jennifer Lopez does not deserve no award. And Darian Butler, speaking to your question, Kim, he says then the niggas that's in trouble with R. Kelly. That's who bringing him hundreds of thousands.
Well, I mean, look, we have somebody in the audience that knows facts. Thank you.
And Jasmine agrees. She says Timbaland didn't make Missy. Missy is her own brand. And from Kim's phone, Adam Moore says, hey, with wives and all that. Back to the show.
Well, we're going to keep we're not going to keep R. Kelly in our prayers, but R. Kelly, get it together. Just accept it. I mean,
hell no. Fight that
shit.
shit.
Do y'all think R. Kelly is going to make it? Do y'all think he's going to live? I mean, I'm being honest.
I don't think he's going to do jail time.
You don't think he's going to do jail
time?
time?
He's definitely going to do jail time, and the only way he's going to make it if he don't commit suicide.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to do. I think somehow to be dragged out. If they didn't book him in '97,
no, different time.
And you say it's a totally different thing. So you may be right. In my heart of hearts, even though R. Kelly is like a B class, like celebrity, somehow he doesn't really do jail time.
Yeah, they had Jeffrey Epstein in prison.
They did. He was doing some real shit though.
Yeah, the blacks are going down.
Yeah, it's going down.
The blacks are going down.
Bill Cosby is still in jail.
Right.
Okay. Let's just make that clear.
And I don't.
He raped white women though.
I don't feel like he should be in jail.
But he touched the white meat. So when you touch the black meat, you touch the white meat, they gonna get you.
R. Kelly they getting him with trafficking, and it's some white people behind it that he has to take the fall for.
Snitch.
And he recorded.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of gangster.
Well, someone who's not going to do jail time is A$AP Rocky, ER Doctor.
Yeah, so Hulu, we talked about this. We talked about the situation that might occur. We said that they was not going to found the guy guilty.
Of course.
We was right.
Yep.
We also said that we don't know what was going to happen to A$AP, but he was not going to serve jail time.
Yep.
The crazy part is he did serve jail time.
Dang.
They just got him on the beginning of the end instead of the end. You know, so it's like you ain't going to use no trickery with us.
Right.
He got what y'all. He served what? Almost a month.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Make an album. Exactly. Make an album.
So yeah, he's back. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Well, I am happy A$AP is home.
I
see a lot of people had individual things about that, but I'm gonna let that rest. The thing is that he served a month, and like the fee thing, everybody is kind of freaking out on. If you actually go back and read the story, he's only paying like $1,300 in restitution, so it's a win-win for everybody. Okay. He doesn't have to go back to Sweden. The sentence is served, like time served, and hopefully, he's learned a lesson. And he knows what to say out loud and what to keep to himself. And
I hope he learned that he's black. So the thing is that I cared about this situation. I think he was absolutely right when he had to protect himself. I just didn't like the fact that now you are in our shoes where you said that, well, I live in Soho, or I live in this part, and that don't got nothing to do with me. But now, in the case, this is you. This is our life.
So we're just going to backtrack just a little bit. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this because I'm pretty sure we've talked about it here at the podcast. So the thing is that comment, he was baited into saying. Okay. So when A$AP Rocky was asked about this question, he was doing an interview. He was at a concert. It's not like that he was being set up. Like, it wasn't like he came to do an interview about civil rights or anything like that. The person just hit him with it. Now, was his comments wrong? Yes, 100%. A$AP Rocky definitely needs to know that he's black and where he's from. I'm not saying that. But I feel like the issue with our community is that everybody is such, like, if your opinion doesn't match, then everybody hates you. Mm-hmm. So I did not think that it was right for us to stand up against him because an injustice against one is an injustice against all of us, period. Right. So I don't care that A$AP Rocky might not have, said the right comments about the Mike Brown thing. At the end of the day, he was minding his own business. His security was actually assaulted before they even jumped in and did anything. Right. And he was held for a month for no reason. That is the issue right there. Period.
Broke it down.
Yeah.
One is not
Exactly.
If he would have never left Chicago like I don't, he would have been A-okay.
Well, he's from Harlem.
Well,
so, I mean,
don't leave Harlem. Never leave.
I mean,
Don't go see the world. Fuck the world.
At
We in
that
America.
point, at that point, he is more about money.
Okay,
I mean,
I got to And Angela Johnson has joined the live right on cue when I said, don't leave Chicago. She says, hey, Kim, with Forrest. You know what, Angela? God damn it.
All right, well, Jay-Z is staying in the news without it being music, and he is now a partner with the NFL, and I argued with, we didn't argue, but we exchanged words. Jackie, who's a friend of the show, hopefully she's watching. She did not like the fact that Gladys Knight sang the Star Spangled Banner. I think that was at the Super Bowl.
In Atlanta, correct. Which is where Gladys is from.
Yeah, I went to see Gladys Knight on Saturday, and she did an excellent job. Make sure you all go see Gladys. 75 years old.
Nobody going to see her.
Now, Jay-Z, who was heavily involved with the Kaepernick, is now that he refused to do the halftime shows and all that. Now he's partnered with the NFL to be the person who finds the headline and acts every year. And as you see here, if the people can see, it says, we are past kneeling now. Let's address injustice. Well, you know what? They say I don't give my opinion. I just move the show along. I think that is BS.
Really?
I do. Say, if you're going to stay on one side. Not when the money. Not when the money comes a call.
That's not the reason.
When the notoriety
that's
comes
not the reason
call.
either.
Now he's in partnership. He could still do things and address social injustice without partnering with the biggest
corporation.
Why wouldn't you want to be partners with the biggest? He is the biggest. So why wouldn't you want to be part of the biggest to change that? That dealing stuff is over with.
Because the biggest are still those racist bastards sitting up in their suites.
But so if you don't do nothing, it's gonna be what?
So the thing is that people fail to realize is, okay, look, this situation is new. Okay, I get it.
What's new?
It just happened a day or two ago. Right. Okay. It just happened a day or two ago. And I don't think people can wrap their heads around why someone like Jay-Z would do something like this.
He has to show them.
Okay.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Right on the head. I think that we are so quick to jump to judgment now that we are not even giving him a chance
So his whole album,
to figure out what's going on. You have to
NFL.
think about all the things that Jay-Z has been doing behind the scenes for different individuals. Now, I don't know if y'all have watched Free Meat. If you haven't, please do. Amazon Prime. If you sit back and you watch that and you figure out all of the things he was doing behind the scenes without notoriety or without anything like that, this deal does not make me think that Jay-Z wants money or fame. Not at all.
So
I feel like he has a bigger plan. I feel like he is going to make representation for it. I do.
You trust him.
As of right now, he has not given me a reason not to.
Okay.
Yeah. And for him to do this and for him to do it this way, he knows what he's doing. He don't care. And obviously, as a billionaire, he don't care what you think. He's going to show you what he's doing, and you're going to accept it or not.
Well, you know what? If you all say that, that's fine. I think it's BS, and I think that it's money. I think that it's him.
Tony?
Yes, I think that it's money. I think that his partnership with them, he's going to get paid lots of money, and they are going to slowly bring those blacks that were not with them back to the NFL just because of people like yourselves.
Did anybody in this room?
No, not like.
Did anybody in this room boycott the NFL? I don't watch football, so I don't count.
Did
anybody in this room?
No. With that comment, Kim, you got somebody in coordination with you.
Okay.
Jasmine and me, once again.
Which Jasmine is this?
You don't know her, Just Jazz Podcast on Apple Music.
Okay.
She says, I'm forward. Think about it. How many black people claim to be with Cat, but then had Super Bowl parties?
Boom.
That's what she said. She also said Black people are wearing Gucci again, even after the monkey sweater.
Which I still don't understand.
Take it away, Kim.
Right.
I understand. Black people, we do not stick with what they do.
We boycott everything via Twitter
Right.
for 30 minutes.
I don't boycott. No, I did boycott.
Did anybody boycott CBS?
I went to the
No, I don't even
game
know what
the next
happened.
year at the NFL.
So that's what I mean. So
boycott.
Colin has gotten paid. We
Yep.
have continued to pour our money into the NFL, but Jay-Z should not take a deal to help us move forward in the NFL. How does that make sense?
Because he was the biggest advocate.
And why would we still be advocating for him?
But because he's joined forces with the enemy.
But we don't know what he's doing behind the scenes. We're judging something before it actually happens.
What can he, if he's finding talent
Okay.
for the halftime show or
Okay.
the Super Bowl, what can he possibly do? That's for 10 minutes a year.
Okay, well let's be clear, because he also signed on for diversity. So he didn't just sign on for the Super Bowl. That's another thing that us as people, we pull a headline and we stop there. So what it said is that he signed on for diversity, and he will have control about who performs at the Super Bowl. What if, and I mean, like I said, because nobody in this room knows what's going to happen, what if he creates a position in diversity for Kaepernick? I don't know if Kaepernick wants to play. I've never really watched football like that. From my understanding, he was an okay quarterback, but I don't know if Colin Kaepernick is like LeBron James.
He's not.
Okay.
He's not.
Look, hey, I don't know. So
Hey,
I'm not
Colin,
gonna
if I was
judge.
Colin, I would put on another goddamn.
But the thing is, he won his lawsuit. He knows that they have been trying to keep him out. He has his money. We do not know if this is going to be a step for him to actually,
play it.
and not trying to be funny, but give the NFL his middle finger. That's all I'm saying. Give Jay-Z a chance, people.
The only reason I'm gonna give Jay-Z a chance is just because of what he has done.
Exactly.
Now, when you say the money thing, of course it's gonna be money. A person like him won't do anything unless it's the top dollar. But the thing is, what he's gonna do with that position, let's wait and see before we start judging him. Because he has not doubted us yet, has he? He's been helping.
Yeah.
He's been doing things.
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine said, first we get a seat at the table, then it becomes our table.
That's how you do it.
Absolutely, Jasmine, that is what you think. But what happens when you get a seat at the table, they usually find a way to buy you out, and you are out, or you're dead. Or you're dead. If you all watch Queen Sugar,
Oh, yes.
the girl is going through this,
But
and
Charlie
you all
has
are trusting.
plans.
Let me finish, Kim. Here, you all are trusting Jay-Z like he's God.
No,
No,
it's not.
no,
This is a football. This is football.
He did try. He got
All I'm saying is look at his record with injustice.
Yeah.
Look at his record in injustice, and then let's have a conversation. Again,
He knows what he's doing. He's a businessman.
Yes.
He knows sports.
Yes.
He knows what he's doing.
And he's a Sagittarius.
And he's a billionaire. And he's a black.
I'm one. So that's why it matters.
And he's a black billionaire. He knows what he's doing with his money. He knows how to do it. And use it.
I don't watch Queen Sugar, but Jasmine said she was being sneaky with that in Queen Sugar. I don't know what that
She
means.
was being sneaky.
So that's an insider for y'all. Back to the show. Wait, Kim, because your phone jumping. Hey, Kimberly, me and Robert are watching. That's from Valerie Hampton. And Latrice Marie Reddick says, hey, they ain't used to you being on live. You got views over here,
I know. I'm never on live.
The
But
world
watching.
Nicki Minaj is in the news. ER doctor, give us what you got.
Okay.
So, Nicki Minaj, she can't get a break. And I actually feel bad for Nicki. The only thing is that, so Nicki did, Megan Thee Stallion, they have a song called Hot Girl Summer.
And it's hot.
They
Can
are
we hear that?
They are promoting the song, and Nicki is promoting the song hard as well. Megan Thee Stallion is popular. She's big right now. So now, of course, Nicki's going to promote because that can put Nicki's name out there too. That's where the manipulating thing came from. Because a month later, Trina came out with an album with a song with Nicki as well. No promotion from Nicki. Okay? Maybe because it's Trina, Trina's not as big, but no promotion. Now, her A&R people are calling Nicki a manipulator and all that stuff just because she's jumping on things, just because they're hot right now. Is that true? Probably. But the thing is now, none of this matters because Trina went on live to stick up for Nicki and say that everybody can shut up. You know, you say that she's not helping me, or she said you manipulate me, but she didn't have to get on the song. She didn't have to give me the song. So nobody knows that Nicki actually had the song first, and she decided not to use it and give it to Trina. So it's like, Trina's like, okay, please y'all, let it be, let it go. I love Nicki. She doing her thing. I'm trying to do my thing. Just let it go. Nicki Minaj is on her podcast, going in on everybody. Queen Radio. She don't, now at this point, she don't care about who it is. If you come at her, she's coming back at you. If you're a female or you're a male. And that is what it is. She called Rick Ross a fat, but sit your fat ass down. I guess Rick Ross tried to use in a rap about Meek Mill saying that you should never trust her anyway and all of that stuff. I guess to boost his ratings up, that's what she said. She said, so stop using me for all of that stuff, sit your fat ass down.
Wow. That's good stuff.
Her and Joe Budden became, they argued back and forth. But they are cool now. They took a picture together and all of that stuff. She was on his podcast. So it's like
Nicki was on
Joe Budden.
Okay.
Yeah, so the same day at Queen Radio, right? So she's like, if y'all wanna go at me, I'm gonna go at you.
Nicki,
because she has it. She has power. Y'all can hate her or love her, but she has power.
Okay. She's the top right female.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I do not think that Trina is an underrated rapper. I don't think she's underrated there. But I like Trina. She's classy. She's classy outside of what she rap about and what she wears. Right. But and she is very humble and down to earth. Yeah. She's like the Monica of rap. You know?
Good reference.
Yeah. I really like Trina. Yeah. And maybe what's her name? Nicki can help one of her friends. I think they're all in the same little group here. Serena Williams, because Serena is just really messing up out in these streets. Doctor, what was the problem with Nicki's good friend?
We gonna go back to Nicki.
We'll go back. Okay. But because we ain't gonna stay on Serena long because there's nothing really to say. So they're not friends.
I thought they were all Beyonce, Serena, Nicki, all of them.
No, so Beyonce is no friends to none of them. Nicki, Serena and Beyonce, yes. Yes. Nicki pretty much did what Beyonce pretty much did what Nicki is doing right now.
They had a song. Yeah.
You know, Nicki was hot. I'll get on the song with you. You're hot. But after that, you really didn't see Beyonce.
So you said that Nicki Minaj and Beyonce are not friends?
No.
Oh wow.
No.
We gotta be friends.
We gotta be friends. But Serena, for some reason, Serena is really getting on my nerves. Serena is making it to the finals, giving us hope. Then next thing you know, something happens. So she had a back spasm. Yes.
Back spasm.
So it was like, great. You know, you're right. She had a back spasm. She's older. It happens.
It's all that ass.
But the thing is that now she's getting to the finals, and like you're like, come on. All you need is one more. All you need is this. All you need is that. And she's not giving it to us. So it's like, we're losing hope, and I'm getting tired of watching her.
Yeah.
Now, the crazy part is, I want to go to the U.S. Open this year.
Yeah.
The crazy part is, I don't know how, I feel like she's Venus now. I don't know how long she's going to make it.
The first week, so I can see if she'll win those easily.
Yeah.
Shady Pines has said to Nicki Minaj, enjoy your success and quit finding reasons to be messy and combative. Yes. And I agree with that. For her to be, right now, she's the top female rapper. Number one.
Hands
then
down.
You go Cardi too, maybe. But, I mean, she is just really nasty. Yes. I do not like her at all.
Okay. She's Sagittarius too.
I just have a couple things. We're gonna go back to the Nicki thing. So the thing is, so the Nicki and Trina song came out first.
Yes.
Yes. So the Nicki and Trina song came out first, and the problem was what the AR was saying is that Nicki only promoted it on her Instagram page, like that it goes away in 24 hours or whatever like that. But with Meg Thee Stallion, they doing the
Stories.
video, they
taking
are
pictures.
they doing
Yeah, they
pictures,
doing a
they
lot.
doing a whole little press run.
Agreed.
But like you said, Trina did come out and say, look, first of all, like I am the person that with the song, so my AR and stuff needs to stay out of it. So okay, that's fine. But I have a huge issue with the Joe Budden and Nicki Minaj thing. Well, I think both of them are clowns. I really do. So my issue is that Nicki Minaj is too great of an artist for her to always play the victim and for her to have to keep repeating how great she is. So Goodwin just said like she's number one, then Cardi's number two. But for whatever reason, since other females have come into the game, she really feels threatened. Like I don't ever remember a time when Cardi very first came out. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not a Cardi stan. I never knew who Cardi was until Bodak Yellow. I'm being honest, I never watched her on Love and Hip Hop or anything like that. So it bothers me that every time she is on this Queen Radio screaming, she's screaming about the most irrelevant things. So my problem with her and Joe Budden is this. So what her and Joe Budden actually got into it about is Joe Budden made her, so of course everybody knows Joe Budden had a drug problem. He has talked about it multiple times. In the midst of them talking, she tried to basically sidestep him, like, who are you to say something like you've been on drugs for all these years or whatever. So in the background, if you listen, he said, you act like you never popped pills. He didn't say it in the mic, he said it in the background. She loses it. She's just like, I never said that, start screaming and yelling and cussing. That's when she was like, fuck him, turn off his mic. So my problem was, that's when she comes back like, I never said that I didn't pop pills or whatever like that. The reason I'm calling both of them clowns is because clearly this was a show. For whatever reason, she feels like she still needs to put on a show, like she's doing Roman from like whatever years ago. You've already solidified your place, girl. We know who you are.
And I like that she does.
Come on, Kim,
I like
real
that she
shit.
does the interviews. And she has her radio show. That's one thing that I criticize Beyonce about, not being accessible to the people.
I like how she
however, it is, you don't have to, once you get up there, just
you don't have to tell everybody.
Eagles independence.
That's the thing. Right. It's ego. It's being threatened because for a long time it was just Nicki Minaj as the rap artist.
Yeah.
So when you go to a award show, all you doing is going against a guy, going against guys. That's all you wanted to go against.
Right.
Next thing you know, this this Cardi B comes out of nowhere.
Right.
And Cardi B gets so hot. Now she's getting on a song with you. You got to change your lyrics because Cardi B didn't like the lyrics that you put on there, because now you're feeling threatened because she said if somebody was Vince Lombardi, something like that, she called Cardi the quarterback and I'm Vince Lombardi or something like that. You don't got to do that. You don't got to bring down somebody else to do that. So Cardi said, you're not saying that.
Right.
So that's when Cardi said that, well, that's not the verse I heard.
Right.
And it went back and forth. The thing is that you have a song with none other than the biggest artist in the world. You have a song with Kanye. You have a song with Jay-Z. You have a song with Beyonce. You have a song with the biggest rap artist today. There's no reason for you to go backtrack and argue with Cardi B, who just came on the scene.
Right.
All you do was help her be bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's definitely Nicki Minaj's fault, and that's her Achilles heel in a sense.
Well, people, trends in. There's always somebody that's gonna come in.
It's all about how you maintain.
Since we started doing this, I see all type of people on live and doing. Now they have podcasts out and things like that. Ever since we started doing it, so and people were doing it before us.
Right.
I didn't know about it though, so I ain't got about nobody. But Cardi B is in some trouble, Doctor.
So she's not really in that much trouble.
Yeah.
So Cardi B, who was that? Yo Gotti, French Montana. Now I don't know what the song French Montana did, but Chopper Style, I know that was one of her what's his name? Terrence Rogers' biggest group. Chopper Style, Chopper. So the guy, his name is DJ JMK. He produced this song. So I guess when City Girls came out, I guess they did a sample of it. They did. Then Yo Gotti had a song called Oh Yeah. They used a sample of it. So all he's waiting on is his check. And since he has not seen that check come in the mail, it's time to sue. So, yeah, and they're gonna sue. Of course, they're gonna get a lot of money. You can't sample nobody's song and not pay them for it. So, with that being said, it wasn't really Cardi B's song. She was featured on the song, so I don't know how much money that she would have to come out of because she didn't have nothing to do with the producing. But when it comes to that, it's kind of weird to me because if you're a rapper, you're supposed to have your own lyrics. They only using the beat, so shouldn't the producer get sued and not them? So I guess they just threw her name in there just for her name is big. So Cardi B is getting sued because she was on that twerk song with the City Girls. They're not even saying nothing about the City Girls. They just said Cardi B. So Cardi B is not even Cardi B's song. She's featured on. So with that being said, just pay the people their money. I don't understand. It's not that hard because they don't even be asking for how much that they're going to get if they put it in court. Because the lawyer's going to tell you, oh, you can get way more than this and all of that stuff. So I was like,
the lawyer told him to use these specific names
to do it. Right, exactly.
To get the lawsuit bigger
going.
press.
Right. So
I think it'll be thrown out. I think he'll just get paid under the table.
Yeah, and I think he should.
Yeah.
Jasmine Me said, let Cardi sing to our ratchets, please. That's
yeah. I mean, she been doing this since the beginning.
Yeah.
And like you haven't seen Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
She catered to the ratchets,
Yeah.
and she still do, and she has not changed, and that's why she is big as she is.
I like that Meg Thee Stallion.
You do like
Look how you
that.
perked up
I
when
like
you said that.
And I like that City Girl stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the
I
City
like that.
Girls.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Slut music is what's in right now, y'all.
Okay.
What is it?
Slut music.
Yeah.
Slut music.
I love me some slut
And that's
music.
why you won't see a Remy Ma around because
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit, man.
Hey,
You too hard
I
on
don't
Remy.
she is always present.
I don't want to hear a
You
wife
too hard.
rap. I don't.
Yeah.
What are you talking
Because
about?
she's a wife.
Yeah, it's like I don't
Cardi B
believe.
is a wife.
Well, she
I doubt
she a
that.
slutty
Well,
one.
she's a wife,
I
but
doubt
she's
she
married.
I doubt it.
She married to Offset.
They've been married.
Jocelyn and Stevie J married.
Now that I don't know.
Now you see that they got he took a picture with her talking about filming our new show.
He did that look too, TJ. The look.
Yeah.
You got the look.
Is that real? He's with me.
It's a good one, did.
It's a picture. It's a picture. He got it on his Instagram that it's her. They got the baby. Benzino.
Is Faith in the picture?
No, not
Where's
in the
Faith?
Well, Faith is going to be here Saturday, and I'm going to be at that concert to go see Faith Evans live here on the west side of Chicago.
You see all of has-beens.
Yeah, that's like people who can sing.
Excuse me.
And that's funny 'cause you like them.
Who? What?
Yes,
I do like it.
Yeah.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh my
Yeah.
God, we seen them. They were amazing.
Before we move on, Cardi B is in the news about maybe playing Salt. I guess you talk about has-beens and Shady Pies if you're still watching.
He
This
is.
is your favorite group, Salt and Pepper. They said they would love for Cardi B to play
Did
Salt.
they say that? Salt and Pepper said that?
And Tiana Taylor plays Pep. What are your thoughts?
No.
Damn, TJ.
I mean, I think this is a reach because Lifetime is doing the biopic, so I think they should be.
Lifetime
Yeah,
is
Lifetime.
It'll be bad.
But I mean, the benefit of it is that they are getting to tell their own story.
Right, so
And
I think it's gonna be
behind this too.
Okay, I think it's gonna be a good story. I think they just gotta pick the right people.
They gotta come down.
Cardi B, please.
Is Wendy Williams executive producer?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
she's doing her own though. She's executive producing her own.
Well, she
Yeah.
Better not be live.
I don't think so because she gonna lie.
That's why I said, but
Yeah,
I just said it. I just
She
said I better not
messed
be live.
up, messed up Aaliyah, and she should never get a shot
Oh
again.
my goodness. that
She
was
should never
horrible.
get a shot again. And I believe in second chances.
No. You know
But
her
not-
family was against that too.
Who?
Her family.
Aaliyah's
Yeah.
family.
They couldn't even play any of the songs.
That's
Right.
why
Like, when you can't play any of the songs, just cancel the movie. Are you serious? Like, you go to the song just to hear, you go to the movie just to hear the song,
Yep.
even though it's not your artist.
Right.
You're like, oh, that's how it came about. Don't be.
We heard her
don't say
sing "We Are the World" or some shit, right? The Pledge of Allegiance on there,
I
right?
don't know what the hell. I ain't watching.
I think she sung "Daydreaming" by Selena or some shit. Because there wasn't no Aaliyah songs on there at all.
It was a few that probably for the people that did like the one I gave my heart to.
That was on there?
No hits. No
Something
hits.
that the people weren't going to
Recognize.
some coins.
Right.
That was her best song.
speaking of old has-beens like the Salt and Pepper, old rapper P. Diddy, we talked about this
My boy.
last week, and this is me actually getting a chance to see it live and in color.
Okay.
When Diddy is out of line. Being with that little girl, and that little girl is out of line, and they said that if Diddy could do this to his son, that he'd kill Biggie.
That is the meme.
I mean,
That is the meme.
Okay, well let's do some corrections. This is the wrong son. Okay, I want everybody to know
That's
that.
not the right son?
No, so it is actually Justin, which is his first son. The light skinned one.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
So that everybody, but this.
So is
picture
that the
has-
girl?
No, that's Lori.
I'm confused. So she fucked with both of the sons.
No.
That son has had one girlfriend for
A long
years since
time.
they've been in like elementary, high school.
Tony found that picture off a modeling thing, a walkway that they were doing together, and that's just how they.
It's just
Oh,
the
okay.
son. I mean, but that's a great picture because it goes back to the point, so we can put it up.
It's not up there.
Oh, okay.
Move on.
So just a couple things or whatever. So I think the thing that makes this more disturbing rather than like he is dating his son ex, which is just trifling,
Why?
is that Kim Porter, which is the mother of his three
Rest in
children,
peace.
rest in peace, Kim Porter, is that she used to mentor Lori.
They make it better,
That
Joe.
makes it worse.
Oh, damn.
I really don't understand what Diddy is on right now, and
He
how did y'all
vulnerable,
feel-
Kim. He
How did
vulnerable.
y'all feel that he was on vacation with Lori and Steve?
Who?
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey,
it was
Lori's
on the
mother.
boat. It was on the
Yeah.
boat.
So how did y'all feel about that?
I felt like it was straight. I felt like all I thought was, oh, this is Hollywood. This is all I thought. This is what I say. This is Hollywood and this is money. All I think is Steve Harvey when I see Steve Harvey, like, oh, yeah, that's she got my last name, but she really ain't my daughter.
She's not.
Then I'm thinking, well, she gonna get out of my damn pockets because he's almost a billionaire. I hope she get pregnant. I honestly think he's thinking all of this stuff, and the wife is pimping her out just because she got pimped out too.
Well, I mean,
No.
But do we know the story behind Lori?
Lori, wasn't it like the same situation?
Well, not really. She dated one of the biggest drug dealers in Detroit. He got popped and went to jail, and then she started dating his cousin. She has kids by both cousins.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
So
I
she's a
think.
whore.
What I think is Puff Daddy was on that boat and said, my son did say your pussy was good.
Oh, my
so
God.
I need to know. That's how I think
I
it
think
plays
it's
out.
Steve Harvey is a clown because
I think it's
I don't give a damn how old my daughters are.
Mhm.
They are not getting when I'm around.
I get it.
Okay?
I totally understand.
I'm not going to be in the building. I'm
Mhm.
not going to know about it. Now, if we're the same, if we both staying in the Sheridan, you
No,
know, we on a vacation or something,
Mhm.
then that's different with your husband.
Right.
But you and your husband not in my house.
No, I get it 100%.
I don't want
I
daughters for
definitely
everything
think
you
this
saying.
is odd, and I am very interested to see how long this lasts.
It won't.
It won't, no, but I'm
It's
very
trendy,
interested to see how
trendy.
long it lasts. I
Do
really
he fight his son if his son approach him about it?
No, the son. The
his
thing is, the
son
son
knows
is not gonna approach him about it.
You gotta talk to your dad like,
The
what's
son-
up,
the son-
son?
First of all, the son ain't gonna approach her because they're gonna treat her like she's like what she is. The son probably don't even give a damn, and he's not gonna argue with his daddy because his daddy is the
That's
money
the money, right.
maker.
I'm really interested to see when the next family video comes out.
Come on, that's what I'm saying.
I'm really interested because they're always dancing and like doing all the type of stuff together. I want to see if Justin is gonna be there.
Yeah.
Then I think I'll have more of an opinion.
That's what I'm talking about. Kim has a comment from Latrice Marie Raddick. She says, you guys are hilarious. I don't know her voice, but that's how it sounded.
Thank you.
Adam
Watch every
Moore-
Wednesday.
She does. She's
Oh,
faithful.
Yeah, Trees, you know.
She's faithful.
Adam Moore says, oh no, like this conversation, she is cracking up. But yeah.
She's Treese is faithful. Hey Treese. Now P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, had this lady.
Is that Kris
Yeah,
Jenner?
that's tight.
Oh, that's
No, that's just a muscled up.
That's Kris Jenner.
That's Jennifer Lopez.
That's Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, my God.
A-Rod actually posted this picture. I would never post a picture who I'm with
On the real.
on my page like that. And she
Oh, they
may
all
not do
over
it
it.
either.
It's
I know,
different.
but
They
he
all over
loved, but she's all over his page,
I mean, yeah.
and he's on hers.
It looks
she's
real.
Yeah, they together.
it looks right. But the thing is, every time J-Lo gets with these people, I'll be like, okay, it seems like this is gonna last. Next thing you know, I'll wake up to something and like it's done.
You know, he was one of Mark Anthony's best friends.
Yeah. They showed a picture of Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony at the baseball field with Ellie Rudd. It's all like, I'm talking about. Yeah, keep your friends close.
We running out of women on Earth. That's all it's saying to me.
Wow.
Rich.
It's
about the
running
rich.
out of
It's about
women.
the money. It's about the rich.
We need
it's
we need a new shipment or something.
Wow.
We're running out of women.
I mean, we outnumber y'all, but I mean, sure.
Mark Anthony, but the thing is that their family is blended. They get along great.
Yeah,
he comes over, dinner, everything,
Singing
and dancing and everything.
Yeah, they all.
So whatever is happening, it works.
I
And
know
if I was Mark
y'all
Anthony,
remember
I'll be just fine.
You'll be
Y'all
hanging
remember
around.
all of us from back in the day? Remember? It was like so that's what
With
it is.
Lisa Ray?
With Lisa Ray.
And Dwayne
It was
Mark.
supposed to be a loosely based off Will Smith.
Yes.
And
That can only happen with Will, because the black community don't do that all of us shit.
Yeah, that was. I'm not for it. I don't want nobody else. I don't want to know the person, the people.
Come on, good one.
If I gotta know them, then
If
I'll.
y'all got
a
kids,
kid.
if y'all got kids, it's
And
I can't-
you doing it too.
In the
You
end,
cool with your baby mama? Are you not?
true.
Okay,
Co-parenting
that's all.
is real.
But you don't want to
It's real.
see. But you don't want to see the guy that's seen her naked now.
Agreed. Well, that's different. I think it's different with a guy and a girl, honestly.
Okay.
But the crazy part is, that all of us, I guess they couldn't talk about nothing else because he still ended up with Lisa Ray.
Damn, you right.
Oh, he did.
Series finale. Oh,
Yeah.
girl was just on the way.
Yeah.
I only watched the episodes that Patty were on. So we're gonna stick on the topic of old school rapper Snoop Dogg. He doesn't come up much on the list of top rappers. Why do you think that is, DJ Hooley? You don't really mention Snoop amongst the...
Because if you break it down to the art of rap, like lyrically, he will not stand up against anybody. Like valid lyrically, but artistry, you're not. Snoop is the Missy of male rap, where he's gonna give you hits. But if you start dissecting these fucking words through genius or whatever word shows you live, you're gonna say, I could have wrote that shit. But we not gonna hate on. So Snoop is a veteran.
I disagree with that. I listened. 104.3 plays a lot of his stuff.
Snoop got the hits, man.
And him and Dr. Dre together.
Yes.
They were
Hits.
good.
I mean, Dog Pound was one of the.
Doggy Style was one of the greatest rap albums of all time. But if he's saying when you start mentioning the greatest rappers, you're not gonna say Snoop, because lyrics matter. Who?
What about Drake?
You gotta say Drake.
Drake
You go
is one
and
of the greatest?
you say Drake or Drake?
Drake.
No. One of the greatest producers of all time. You won't even mention him as a rapper.
Drake.
And the greatest.
Dr. Dre was good. Solo, he was good with NWA.
He was.
I mean, how can you say that?
You saying good? We talking about great and rap.
Rapping.
No,
I like rapping. No.
But no, I would say producer-wise, definitely.
Oh, it's nothing to talk about producing
Dr.
wise.
Dre rap, please. I didn't even really hear him that much in NWA.
You heard him enough, but like you NWA, you're gonna remember Ice Cube and Eazy-E before Dr. Dre. And if we broke it down into Ren, like you still not gonna get to Dr. Dre when you start thinking the lyrics. And then, like you said, the chemistry with Snoop and Dre, that's like money right there.
Right.
But like solo Snoop, solo Dre, and we talking about going up against Jay-Z and Nas. You not even, but for West Coast people, they'll argue what I'm saying. But because I'm Midwest, meaning I don't have a favorite, lyrics separate you. And you can't even say
Snoop
Snoop.
Dogg is considered the biggest rap star
of
all time. Right
if you look at the numbers, you can say that.
Yeah. So I mean, lyrically, he might not be on other people's level, but I mean.
Yeah.
When you talk about the best rappers, I think you're supposed to go with the masses. You're supposed to go with the public. But I don't give a damn about being the best. If anything, I'd rather be the billionaire.
The richest.
So I
all
don't give a damn. Whatever he did, I want to do. I don't give a damn about no damn being the best rapper.
Jasmine Me from the Just Jazz podcast says Dr. Dre is the Michelle of NWA.
Whoa!
So that answers your question. And she smiled. spot on. Just
That
in the
hurts.
Just in the group. I'm in the group. You can't say Destiny Childs without me coming. That's how you gotta look at it. I'm now. And I got a gospel show on BET.
Just Jasmine, when are you gonna come do our show? We're gonna send you Hooli.
Yep.
When are you gonna come do our show? Come do our show
Jazz
on Wednesday night. What do you think?
Yes, Jazz, we're gonna get you on the show, baby. And she gonna do it too. She will come.
We are now gonna move to Eddie Murphy.
My boy.
Doing Coming to America 2. But before we see that, they're going to be remaking Dolomite. Him and Wesley Snipes.
Mike Epps.
Together. And
Mike Epps
is in it.
Okay.
I don't know anything about really Dolomite. I don't know if I would watch this, but it seems like it's something that you would watch, huh?
Well, I'm a TV and movie buff, but this is coming out on Netflix very soon.
So that's right. The 80 million you get it. I see, huh?
And,
you know what?
It has everybody in it, from Titus to from Chris Rock has an appearance. So I mean,
nice.
I don't
Chris
really
Rock.
know much about
That's a lot of
Dolomite
money.
from the '70s, but this movie definitely seems like it's going to be hilarious.
It's
And
gonna
I'm
be
definitely tuning in.
dog.
I'm going to be watching too.
Definitely tuning in.
I'm
I
watching
like
this
Eddie
shit.
Murphy.
Oh yeah.
This is
funny.
Netflix. I thought it was going on TV One.
No.
Now why would you?
Netflix.
That's only if Patty LaBelle is doing it.
That's what I'm talking,
Wait a minute.
TJ.
We
Wake his
not
ass up.
Patty. Don't do that.
Patty
That's
is not-
only because for some reason he thinks that everything else could be.
Maybe he said Patty was an actress or some shit last week.
She didn't play. Excuse me.
I think she was on Stars.
Oh, watch out.
No. Excuse me. Patty was whose mama on a different
Oh yeah,
world.
Dwayne
Y'all better
Wayne.
get it
Yeah,
together.
I do like that performance on Christmas when she was singing at that piano.
Wade in the water.
She snapped.
Yeah.
That's
But
on
the
her
thing is,
Christmas CD.
but the thing is, Patty is Patty.
That's
And
it.
TV1 is Patty.
That's what I'm talking about.
Patty's not. See, I know Patty coming out with like food.
She needs to stop with that diabetic ass food.
Yeah,
All that. But we not. They don't like it.
It ain't gonna have no salt in it. No salt.
Always end up talking about this.
I didn't even say it. You said TV One
Oh,
and
yeah.
equated.
My
See,
bad.
you always want to blame me.
My bad.
It's not me.
Yeah.
It's
My-
not.
that's my
I
fault.
don't even put.
I said my fault.
I usually either make it either Patty week or a Missy week. That was Missy.
You look at the camera.
So, Coming to America too, which I hate the idea of.
I actually like it.
I hate the idea of Coming to America too. But the cast that they're bringing,
That's
it,
what
sounds amazing.
it sounds good.
It does.
It does.
Do you not
sound
like
good.
the storyline, or
I
like
don't-
you just
don't mess
want
up
them to
the
redo it?
classic.
Okay.
How's it miss on the
That's,
classic? I feel like if it's worse, if it's bad, I'm still gonna watch the
On the
first.
real.
No matter what.
Yes.
It's like, so you're
I
not
don't
necessarily
even want that. I don't even want that aftertaste, because I watch it Coming to America. Then what they gonna do? They gonna play Coming to America 2
You
hours.
just gonna be
It's
right
like,
out.
I gotta turn. It's like, they gotta mess it
And
up.
Lisa, the one, the lady that played
Yeah.
is also
She's
just
gonna be
signed
on there
on.
too,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I'm excited.
I think it's gonna be
Everybody
interesting.
is.
I don't think it's a chance that it'll fail. It may not live up to the hype,
Right.
but with the Eddie Murphy, when we started talking about greats,
Yes.
like how we just roll with Jay-Z because Jay-Z, I just don't see him ruining a move. Even if he go a different way with it,
Yeah.
Coming to America will always be in its own lane. But I just don't see a flop in this movie.
I agree.
Well,
I think it's gonna be great.
the fact that he bring it back, our
The
singer,
singer.
you got Wesley Snipes.
What about
you got
James Earl?
James Earl.
And he
Yeah.
played, and which is surprising.
And
Yeah.
Because he
Lisa-
did not show his face with Lion King at all.
Lisa is coming back too.
Yes.
Lisa's coming back. Yeah.
What about dude with the curl? He gonna be on there?
What curve?
The boyfriend with the fucking Jerry
Eric
curl.
Oh,
Yeah, Eric LaSalle.
Wow.
No, Eric LaSalle did die.
That was the one from the what's name? All of my children.
Oh yeah.
I think-
Yeah, Christopher
That's
St. John.
That's
Yeah,
Young and
yeah,
the Restless.
Oh yeah, one of those
Young and the
things.
Restless. Yes.
If he got Eric LaSalle, I'm
Yeah.
definitely back in.
Yeah, no.
You
And
gotta
the
have-
dad, the dad,
Rob
Mr.
McDowell.
McDowell, he's signed on too.
James.
Good
time.
John Amos.
John
John
Amos.
Amos. Yeah, he's signed on too.
John Amos, but his name was James.
James.
on
I
Good
said
Time.
James on
Where
Good
you
Time.
used to live.
Yeah, that was 1161. I hung over there.
Okay. Doctor, why don't you give us the entertainment report with the movies?
Okay,
this past weekend, the box office.
Yes, box office. Fast and Furious is number 1
Yes.
for the second week in a row. Did you see it?
Sean Hobbs, not yet.
Not
It's
yet.
on my
Okay,
list.
okay,
It's
so it
definitely
made 25 million this week. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That's the first. This is the first week of that. I guess it's more like. Do you remember like Goosebumps?
Oh yes.
So I think it's more like that. I think you like read the story, and like you hope it don't come to life. But I guess in this situation they do come to life. They made is number 2 with 20.9 million.
Okay.
Lion King came in at number 3 with 20.2 million.
Still not
It was
seen it.
amazing.
You haven't seen
I
it?
still haven't seen it yet.
Yes, I
These
did.
girls
Friday
won't go
when
on
it came out.
that. Okay.
I need a date, Kim.
And the,
I need
she already
to-
saw it. She already saw the movie.
You
Pick
can
another
lose by
movie.
yourself.
I need a woman. I like to have sex after the movie.
Well, just take it to
Okay.
see Coming to America 2 in 2020.
Too late. Too late.
Give you time to save your coin.
But the surprising was Dora the Explorer. We were just having an argument with, not an argument, but a conversation because I didn't think it came out yet. I actually thought it was going to be a little bit higher on the list.
Right.
It came in with 17 million. I honestly think that Dora the Explorer came out at the wrong time. I think they should have been did this movie. Kids at this point who watch
Well,
Dora the
over it.
Explorer is a little bit older
They're
now.
19 to 21.
Exactly.
And how I know is because my goddaughter and my niece used to watch.
Exactly. So it's like they should have did this a long time ago. I was surprised that they took this long, but it came in at number 4 with 17 million. Shout out to the to what I think it was 90% Latino cast.
That's amazing.
It was
Yeah.
100%.
100% Latino cast.
And when no black
that
people-
was not in attendance was Trump. He said he could not make this. He could not make this viewing of this movie.
He was busy.
Exactly.
It was just on
And he
the
did not
schedule,
trust the
just
popcorn that
missed
they
it.
was gonna give him.
Just-
Damn.
I think Eva Longoria had.
Yeah,
something
no,
to
she
do
was
with
a
it.
mother in the
Yeah, she
movie.
was.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was a mom.
Yeah, so
Dora had a mama.
Trump did not support this, but I'm glad that Dora the Explorer and the cast and was all Latino because
amazing.
we don't know how much longer they're going to be here. Because if you look up here, it says largest U.S. immigration rate in decades,
horrible.
680
I hate reading
arrests.
So this was in Mississippi at a food factory, like a food making plant or whatever. From what they have reported, they claim that only about half of the people that were detained are still in detention, that they let the other half go.
that's what they say.
That's what they say.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Free the guys.
It is crazy that he's doing this and putting so much effort into it.
Very much.
And his whole wife is a foreigner, but okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
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 So be careful. You know, I see a lot of these McDonald's and stuff shut down now, and the Mexicans we need to.
Well, all I tell them, what I tell them is just give me my sweet and sour. You got, they don't like to give you that extra sweet and sour. That's when you gotta give the call.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta report their ass.
Wait.
They got way too many. They got way too many.
Yeah, I mean they really
25
they not
cents
giving you
extra
nothing for
They be like this, and they don't say anything. They like no.
No.
I think it is a tragedy. I think it is a tragedy what is happening. In
No, it's
this
terrible.
country. Yeah.
It's
It's
bad.
horrible.
We just gotta get them out. No, not them. We gotta get Trump out.
Thank you.
TJ,
Do not do
what
that.
I'm gonna do, is that's gonna be the headline. We'll put a, now you're Cardi B, TJ.
Oh,
We're
man.
pulling that, that's the headline.
We gotta get Trump out.
Well, yeah, you get Trump out.
Yes.
I do see that there is a need to have laws and rules
Agreed.
in place for
Okay.
immigration. However,
You're doing it the wrong
you
way.
know,
You
it
don't
is
get to
really,
target
he's
one.
really nasty.
Yes,
He's
yes.
really nasty.
They got these kids on TV
Oh,
crying.
my
It's
goodness.
bad. It's so bad.
Did
I'm
you
like
see
the little girl. It's crazy.
Broke my heart.
Yeah, I'm like, how can you watch this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how can you do this? Especially, she already said it. She's seeing it on TV. She's scared for it to happen. She knows it might happen.
Right.
She's saying, my father's not a killer. We do all this stuff. So all she's getting in her head that, oh, Mexicans, they do this, they do that. And now she's scared for her family. And she know her family is not like that.
Right.
It's crazy, but, you know.
And that was the kids' first day of school too. The day of the race.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's horrible.
And they waited. It's like they waited. And they
Right.
knew. And it was bad.
Mhm.
Well, while Trump is trying to get rid of documented immigrants and aliens or whatever they are. He's trying to let Blago out of jail.
For the guys.
I don't.
I think this was a smoke screen.
Let Blago out, man. For real.
Wow.
He was for us. We fucking with Blago.
Okay. So I think that people really have to pay attention to when these type of stories come out. His bestie was in prison, giving up names, being a rat, and then all of a sudden the story breaks that he might free him because he's done 7 years and he wants to commute his sentence because 14 years is just way too long. But as soon as his bestie ended up dead, then all of a sudden now they're rethinking letting Rod out.
No.
So
okay.
people really have to pay attention to the smoke screens. He was never getting out. He was not leaving prison. This was all literally just to get everybody's attention on something else. That's all.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's all.
Adam Moore is cracking up at sweet and sour, TJ. He is cracking up at sweet and sour.
Yeah, well, Trump needs to do something about the guns. I think that is a major problem. And it's not the brown people that's doing
It's
most
not a
of
lot
this
of
stuff.
it's not a lot of
it's, you know, so prayers to the people in El Paso and in Dayton, Ohio, and hell, in Chicago, who are just getting whacked off by these guns, and our president is just allowing it to happen. But it's a mental health issue when somebody goes into a Walmart to shoot the Mexicans up. I think that is ridiculous, and I think that Trump, you are a clown.
Yeah, didn't he say something really stupid like, now the public needs to learn how to see or know how to react when somebody that looks like they're about to do something come into it. They need to learn how to use their phone and to alert. He's blaming everybody but the person that actually do the crime.
Yeah.
I
So,
think this story was
bad.
more horrible for the simple fact is the mental illness thing is just getting so played out. Everything is not mental illness. I'm sick of this scenario. I'm sick of this storyline.
Do you think it only get played out for them?
No, it does. It gets played out for them because if you go back and look from 2016 to now, it started with the Vegas shooter. That was the whole storyline. CNN kept running or whatever, and I feel like they just keep on playing this because they want your sympathy. This boy in El Paso lived in Dallas with his grandparents. He drove 600 miles to El Paso to shoot these particular people. He wrote a manifesto saying why he did it. Trump was all through it, but then the only thing that was reported was, his mental health. It's the video games. Now it's Fortnite's fault. No, this little idiot was triggered by what Trump was saying, and he carried out what he thought was going to do something to help the USA. Now, I'm also the one in Dayton, I think it's absolutely horrible, and a lot of people are not talking about this. He killed his sister first, which, they conveniently left out of the story for a very long time. That she was, go ahead.
She was more transgender, right?
And
she was dating a black man.
So all of these things connect together, and then his family in Dayton had the audacity to put out a heartwarming obituary on Facebook and got dragged and had to take it down because they were talking about all of the good their son had did and all of this thing, not wanting to connect him with the shootings. We have to do better as a society at identifying things like this and speaking on it. Like this mental health scenario and this storyline, if we don't step up and say something about it, it's just going to continue.
And I'm glad you said that because I think that is where people need to use their platform, not partnering with the NFL.
Sneak this.
That was a sneak this. It's a good one too.
If you can write a fucking manifesto, ain't nothing wrong with you, bitch. That's how I feel. If you can write out a why I did it, anything that we do, it was predetermined and you thought you wrote a fucking book on why you did. And Joe, how many fucking Walmarts are in Dallas? It's gotta be a lot. So you targeted El Paso, I'm assuming, because it connects to Mexico or some shit like
yes,
I don't know.
It's right close, right.
And is he dead? The dude?
No.
Oh, he's not dead?
He was after he killed 22 people. He surrendered.
Did he get walked out in a bulletproof vest like Dylan?
No, not Dylan. And he didn't go to Burger King. But he surrendered, and they claimed that since he surrendered so peacefully is the reason that he was not harmed or hurt.
America.
But you know they killed the one in Dayton in 90 seconds.
Yeah.
What color was he again?
Oh, he was white.
Okay.
But he opened fire in the club district, and police always patrol there.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
It was like you saw them
seconds.
running, and it was ridiculous.
He killed 9 people in 30 seconds. Yeah.
Well, here in Chicago, 5 teens have been charged with murder of their 14-year-old friend who was killed by a homeowner while they were attempting a burglary. Now, this was in the northern suburbs between Gurney and Antioch at a place called Old Mill Creek or something like that. So you can just imagine the type of people out there.
Yeah.
So I meant to get...
Is that white?
Oh, it's all white.
Oh, it is.
It's all white.
Now, the boy, his name was something Smith, like Jacoy or
something that's close to it.
Yeah, he was 14. His name was like Jacoy Smith, but because they minus the other 4 haven't been
names.
Something not sitting right here.
What
Something's not right. When they say the guy was shooting a gun in the air, he ended up getting hit.
Okay, that's not what I heard.
What did you hear?
So the story is that these teens were in a stolen Lexus, and they were in this old creek or whatever, and they were trying to steal the man's Audi.
Yeah.
He claims that the 14-year-old had a knife, and he started shooting. The unfortunate little boy got shot in the head, and so they put him back in the car and start fleeing towards the city once the guy called the police. But the thing is, of course, I mean, everybody's kids, but they left the little boy and the other little boy that was injured on the side of the road at another crash because it was already like another crash or whatever on the highway. So unfortunately, he ended up dying. They made it back to the city, but then the Lexus ran out of gas. That's, if you watch the news, that's when you see him turn off and pull up in the West Loop or whatever, and they all jump out to run, and they caught all of them. 3 of these kids are siblings, which breaks my heart because I cannot even think of what that mother is going through. And the only reason that the picture of Diamond, which is the one that they have circulating on the news, is on the news because she was the only one that was 18.
Oh, it was a girl involved.
It was 5 guys, and then she was the only girl.
Yeah, I didn't know about the girl. But I just, something, and for all of them to be charged with murder, and this guy is just like, oh, it's self-defense, they're on my property.
If you try to steal my car, what the fuck you want me to do?
They said that he did say, what are you guys doing? When he said that, they was running up to him. They was running up to him with the knife. So that's when he shot. That's when 2 of them ran up to him. Agreed.
But they just shot. He didn't shoot at them.
He said they was shooting. He said
I would have shot at their
I think he was. I mean, he might have been.
I would have
there.
shot
I think
at
he
their
was
ass.
I do.
Yeah.
But the reason that they're charged is because he was killed in them committing a felony.
Yep.
So that is why, unfortunately, all of these children are charged.
Throw them under the jail.
I mean, it's wrong, but at the end of the day, like, I'm not going to be mad at the homeowner for defending his life.
Come on, Kel.
I'm not going to.
Not at all.
Bring your dumb ass out here.
I just feel like if they were a different color.
What?
Okay. I'm not going to contest that.
All these teens will not be charged with murder. So now they get a first degree or second degree murder, whatever, and they're going to spend many years in jail. Where it had been somebody of a lighter complexion, it would have been a mental hell. They would just make a mistake. They're kids.
I agree. I'm not even going to argue that.
You know,
I 100%
hate
agree.
it. I absolutely hate it.
So you feel if it played out, let's change all because a black homeowner who could also live out near there in Racine, Wisconsin, kills a white boy. They pull off, drop him off on the side of the road, then crash or run out of gas, like Kim said. You don't think they would get the same severe punishment?
No.
Because what I'm thinking is, like you said, is when we remove that body now, like however it would have played out had you kept his ass in the car, I don't know.
Right.
But now it's like you force, and as much as I'm with you, and Valerie Hampton saying, who are you talking about? The pink people. That's Valerie for you. I think, like, I want to, like, cry injustice for us. Right. Once you told me, because I don't know none of this shit y'all talking about, if you come to my house, black, white, Mexican, I will kill you. I don't care.
Now, I don't argue that part. I don't argue that part.
That's the thing. It shouldn't even get this far. Like we're not giving these kids any type of we have to give them something to think about. Exactly. Like, why are you guys even doing this?
Yeah.
True.
Now you got a Lexus. Y'all already stole that Lexus. Now you're getting greedy. Oh, let's try. Are y'all trying to get all 5 of y'all, all 6 of y'all a car?
On the real. For one night.
For one.
Well, you ran out of gas.
Right. Exactly. Now y'all gotta start. Now we gotta just start thinking. Yeah. We don't have the law on our side.
Right.
Why are y'all doing this? Because they don't care.
So that's why when
and they don't. And then if he didn't have that gun, they wouldn't. And I got them. They would have killed him.
I do too.
Right.
But when Kim said that they were siblings and she felt bad for the mother, TJ, should I sympathize with the mother? Act like
you sympathize with the mother because the mother didn't choose this for them.
Right.
How do you get 3 kids you don't know out fucking playing GTA in real life?
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Agree.
Like,
why you don't know where your kids at? Agree.
Right. I agree with that. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I still will give her grace as a mother because I cannot. I'm not a mother, but I'm just saying I can't imagine like finding out that all 3 of your children are now in the system.
Correct. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna try, but I'm tough love. It's kind of like I don't give it. At whatever point the blame should be assessed or assigned. Whoever did it, it's hard. It's hard for me to separate, like what you saying, TJ. They need something to do. No, fuck you. If you need something to do, you know it's not that.
Right.
That's how I feel.
That's what I mean. They don't need to be doing this. Why are you doing this?
I know you mean like they need something to do after school, but it's like, it's not that boring in Chicago that you say, let's go steal a Lexus.
Right, exactly.
That's what my
why are you going all the way out there?
Yeah, you asking for it.
You asking for it.
You asking
because guess what? That's hunting for them.
Oh, yeah.
How long was this chase? Like, how far is it from the city?
Oh, well, to get to, you almost near Wisconsin once you to Gurnee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they got back. And Alexis
is just like how the El Paso guy.
Yeah.
These kids knew exactly what they wanted to do.
Oh,
they knew exactly what they were going to do.
And it's so confusing.
No mental health going on there.
Yeah. Come on, it won't be no mental health issues.
True.
We got a comment in here from Latrice Marie Reddick. She says, if we know things don't work for us blacks, why do we do things we know going to send us up the creek? Come on, Latrice.
That's exactly what I said. Why would they do it?
She right.
They know it's not for us.
It's parity also. You know, you have to
know
where your kids are. They need to be at home by a certain time.
Right.
And you know what type of kids they are when they don't need a car.
How old was the oldest one?
18.
Right. She probably wasn't even part of the 3 that was.
Some 18-year-old, just because you're 18 don't mean you're an adult up here.
It's true.
So,
well,
it's
once they turn that tassel.
It's so sad because she jumps out the car, but then turns around to grab her phone.
Yeah.
She did?
Yes.
That makes the story
That
great
broke
now.
my heart.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
that broke my heart. Yeah.
And speaking of which, there's a new trend, a new style, a new fashion out that I wish one of mine would. These are bulletproof vest type shirts or type things that people are wearing. If I'm black, I'm not letting my black child
You
wear
better not dare.
at all.
Right.
And then a parent here said Dillon High School is literally lame as
So she's a kid too.
To suspend my son because of what he had on. I don't see nothing wrong.
I don't even see nothing wrong with it. Don't you edit that fucking post?
Okay.
We gonna talk like her. Dee Dee, what up, babe?
Those are things you like.
That's how I do. I love her. I'm gonna raise her son better than that. Little
What are
dumbass.
your thoughts on this Kim Smith?
Okay. So I'm gonna give it grace because I do not have children. You know, I always start with
That's a disclaimer.
Kids.
Okay.
Okay. I think this is foolery. I do. I've seen this today and it really broke my heart. Like, I understand that we live in a culture now that you feel like we should be doing everything on trend. So if the celebrities are doing this, and you know Meek Mills is jumping across the stage with this on every night, which he does, and I just do not understand why she, in her mind, thought sending him to school in this was good. Now, if y'all are going to the family barbecue on Saturday or whatever, and you bought it, look, you his parent and he can wear it. But I am not going to fault the school for sending her child home because he was wearing a bulletproof vest.
You're promoting guns.
I'm not with this at all. I think it's foolery, and I don't understand why. Like, we have to do everything everybody else does.
Kim, you being nice because it's a trick or treat outfit.
Yeah,
it is reserved for one day.
One person wear this, more people wear it, more people wear it. Next thing you know, one person gonna say, well, you know what, let me go bring my gun to school. Let's see how good the bulletproof vest works.
Right.
It's dumb.
We
It's
had
dumb as shit.
289 mass shootings this year alone.
Welcome.
We shouldn't be promoting
Anything like that.
related.
Then the dumb ass gonna say, well, you don't got a bulletproof on your head. Let me just shoot you in the fucking head. These motherfuckers are crazy. I can't believe the shit that's going on.
Yeah.
It makes absolutely no sense. He should have been sent home.
Right.
Yes,
You should be sent home
Immediately.
And you know, DCFS should be an option because your mother is not that smart. I mean, Trayvon Martin, do we need to go down the list of people?
Right.
I wish my child would
call high school
think
lame as
about it.
fuck.
You're going to get punishment, and you're going to write an essay on why this is not a good look.
Absolutely.
And why it's unacceptable.
Exactly. You took this picture.
I know.
Yeah.
You took this picture.
Because I guarantee this was his first day of school.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody been doing it. I guarantee this is his first day of school.
He got to be a freshman, and like I said, like this the first time. It's like if Shorty, I don't see him being able to go back. This is all I do. Drop this on the mother doorstep. The Didi, I still fuck with you, but I gotta say this like. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life, and I am very lenient with dumb shit. But being a young black man, and they done shot a 12-year-old 3 years ago for a BB gun or cap. Don't give these motherfuckers a reason. I never say negotiate with the terrorists or our fucking masters or whatever. But like that's just asking for it. Like if not just being the skin colors asshole, but to put a vest on. Hey, I'm trying to think of how they would say they fear for their life with a bulletproof vest on. But they'll find a way.
You know what's coming. He was already prepared for battle.
Say that, Kim. He was prepared. A 14-year-old, by the way, was prepared.
Well, he had a bulletproof vest on. I thought he had a gun.
There you go.
That's true.
Well, and after they shoot you because that fake bulletproof vest doesn't work.
Come on.
We'll now be trying to get your organs.
Yep.
Which there are 75,000 missing black women, which I sent out a video. I don't know if you all saw it. Where this guy is assuming that the human trafficking, the organ trafficking, it is for taking the organs so that men can have babies. That's one of the things that giving transgenders an opportunity to have babies. So taking their uterus and taking other parts to put them in men. And
Wait, you can do that shit?
They're working on. This is something that
I was like, I don't think you can do that.
They're working on it.
Okay.
You know
Pseudoscience.
All I would say is science is real.
I was like pseudoscience.
But I mean, the black market for organs is also a thing too.
Yeah.
Kanika, I will say to the day I die, it was exactly that. It just somebody popped in.
Yeah.
That.
There have been people arrested now for selling the organs and stuff like that. And black people, we are strength, and they want everything about us to succeed.
Everybody saying get out.
But this is a heartfelt story. This bride walked down the aisle with the man that had her father's heart. So her father obviously passed on and gave this guy a heart transplant. I know a guy, he's actually going to be on the show, who actually had a heart transplant.
That's great.
Coming soon. So she had a piece of her father walk down the aisle with her. And you see
So her father heart in that man.
Yeah.
So when he fucking her, His heart is sick.
No.
Wait.
He's not getting married
That's
to her.
no.
He
He
just walked
Who
under
and then
her.
she gay? Where's the heart at now?
No, the father died. The father,
Her father died.
Her father died. Her father.
Oh,
hurt
okay,
his
so
man.
I get it.
They don't
Okay.
know. They don't know each other. He just walking her down the alley.
Oh, that okay. Now it's touching.
Yeah.
Cause I thought she was marrying them, and it's touching now. But I'm like, what we doing?
This
You
is
gotta.
becoming more of a trend. It seems like families meeting up with the other families.
Oh,
and
yeah.
whoever got
Did
the
you see
organs
that
or
one with
whatever.
the guy biked
Yes.
to the a young black man?
Mhm.
His daughter passed, and her heart went to this young black man. He rode his bike like miles and miles to this young boy's house or neighborhood to meet him,
Oh,
and just to listen to her
TJ.
heartbeat.
I'm gonna cry.
It was
TJ.
nice.
That'll break me.
Yeah,
That'll break me.
So the crazy part is that you think of it, it's some bad shit going on, but it's also some good stuff going on when it comes to that.
Yeah.
It do save people's lives when you are an organ donor. But the
Right.
messed up part is that in our situation, it's best not to put organ donor. just tell your family that if y'all did everything y'all did. If y'all did everything y'all did for me, my family, at least I know that my family did everything they did for me. Then you can give away my organs because I don't have nothing else to do with them. But I'm not putting no organ donor because if they see that and they got a millionaire laying right next to me, they got that cash.
No. Say, get his ass out there.
Fuck
Get his
fuck
ass.
TJ and Circle with Life.
That's what you gotta say, me.
Yeah, you get
I'm talking about the show.
Oh,
I'm talking about the show. You can't use Circle with Life.
Oh, wait, so I'm putting everybody on task since y'all want to have heartfelt. Good one. Are you an organ donor?
no.
Okay, Kim.
I am.
I knew it before I asked.
I was like, oh, it is true. I have. I've been one since I
TJ, I'm assuming.
No.
And to ask myself, fuck her father and everybody, but you're not getting nothing from me. It goes with me.
Yeah, I can't. Once I'm gone, you can take. I got some organs that you can have.
Nobody
You
will
can't
take heart of
You can't
yours.
take my kidneys though.
You can't
My
take
kidneys got a
that
lot
to
of-
the afterlife.
You gotta pump my family.
They can flush it. They can flush it.
Right. So a couple of things to do this weekend. We said the West Side Festival with the Brats and Faith Evans and some other people. And we have the Whatever It Takes Scholars, Unapologetic and its people. We support Whatever It Takes Scholars youth sports and mentor program. They're having a back to school event this Sunday from 12 to 4, 900 West Garfield. Bring your family, bring your kids. We're going to be giving out backpacks and supplies.
Nice.
We're going to have a food truck. I think it's a Connie's food truck and a Harold's food truck or something like that. We're going to have a DJ and some basketball. So come on out. It's a free event this Sunday afternoon, 12 to 4. Come volunteer, bring your kids, all of that good stuff. Okay? Doctor, you got something else for us?
I do not. Oh, this is it. For the top song, what do you think?
Of what,
The top
TJ?
song.
Of the
Hot
what?
100.
Mm.
Billboard.
I'm gonna play the field. No, I'm gonna play the house. I'm just gonna say Old Town Road.
Okay, good job.
I'm just gonna say
the
it.
19th week.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
I was just
I ain't going nowhere.
It's crazy. But the 19th week is number one. And the crazy part is you told me to do hip hop too. So they consider that hip hop was number one on hip hop.
Oh,
too.
wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
I didn't do the number 2 and 3 for top 100 because we don't care too much for those.
Okay.
The top R&B songs are though Khalid with Talk.
Can we just talk?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like
That's
that song. Number 2 is No Guidance with Chris Brown and
Oh,
Drake.
come on, man.
Okay.
You
And
got
Drake
it, girl.
is number 3 by himself with Trust Issues.
You know that's Drake is a genius because that old ass song.
Yeah.
Come on
Well,
with
yeah,
it,
just-
Drake.
Just good. You know, hip hop songs, like we said, Old Town Road. Number 2 was No Guidance. I guess they had the Drake influence, so they put that with hip hop songs. And Truth Hurts with Lizzo. Number 3, the one we just talked about with Missy.
Yeah.
Lizzo got the
she's
best
number 3.
album out this year.
Yeah, she's
Her album
Got
hot.
a couple
Lizzo's
endorsements
a
and all that stuff.
Yeah, Lizzo's a talent. She definitely is. I give her that.
Yeah, so
She's a talent.
That's pretty much it. And shout out to Chris Brown for getting back up into that top 10.
Come on, Chris.
You know, number two, he's got the #1 R&B album.
I mean, he got 36 songs on it.
Indigo, baby. Let's go.
Goodness, yeah.
Kim, what's your favorite song on that?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't get all through Chris Brown. I mean, I just, you
What?
know, I let it play through the Pandora, but I'm an old school girl. I'm an
Oh,
old school
Kim.
station. I'm sorry.
You
I
know what?
I am definitely old school.
Yeah.
I don't even listen to the radio no more.
Yeah.
I put on my AirPods and put it on my phone and drive to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love Jodeci's Pandora.
Rosie got a good Pandora.
You guys
Chris
got to
Brown
come.
got a good Pandora though too.
Oh, okay.
Please come to 2019. There's room here for you all.
Yeah.
We got another. I love you, Kim. We got Latrice Marie Reddick says, talented trans water balloon fight and double dutch contest Saturday, 2 to 6. Nate King Cole. Maybe she meant to say Nat King Cole.
Nat King
I thought
Cole.
so. Okay.
Nat
I don't know.
King
That's some
Cole.
out south stuff.
Absolutely. Talented Trends and Talented Trends will be in the building on Sunday as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
They're gonna
Check
be-
out her page. Teresa's amazing, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Valerie says that's my song. Good night live from Maryland. She watched the whole
Thank you
show.
very much.
Thank you, Valerie.
Auntie Val.
Come back. Subscribe to the Unapologetic Facebook channel, IG, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, all of that good stuff. Fab Five Fridays. We'll be back soon
Okay.
with a revamped look and all of that good stuff. So Kim Smith, thank you so much for
Thank
being
y'all.
here.
This was amazing.
Yeah,
Thank
we
y'all
hope
so
to
much.
have you
Great
back.
job.
We hope to have you back real soon. The EI Doctor, TJ,
All
thank
right.
you for all the great entertainment and music news. DJ Hooley, behind
Yes.
the camera,
Yo.
producer, and the voice and the face.
None of that.
Unapologetic.
I'm just a guy.
Thank you all. We'll be back next Wednesday. I think we have a special guest, but you know sometimes people are people. So we'll be back on Wednesday next week, the 21st. Sir Goodwin Live out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Sir Goodwin Live, starring TJ Van Turner. We would like to thank our special pretty guest, the always entertaining Miss Kim Smith.
Thank
You already
y'all.
know
Thank
who I
y'all.
am. Come on back. The show is on Wednesday. Don't get used to Thursday. I don't know why we did it today, but we did. Wednesday, Queen Sugar. Some Queen Sugar. Y'all know who he is. We got somebody saying, love you, Kim. That is Etta Moore.
My other auntie.
Yes, she say love you. Kim did her thing. Bring
she
y'all
went
as a
Carbondale?
subscribe.
Carbondale in the building.
In the
Thank
building.
you
They
very
say
much.
it's 2 sides of Carbondale. Never heard of that
We'll
time.
be there next year.
Oh, yes,
Carbondale,
it is.
Murfreesboro.
The
Yes,
Goodwin
it is.
Smith
Oh, yes,
reunion.
Murfreesboro in the building also.
Go subscribe to the Unapologetic page on YouTube, IG, Snap, Facebook. Trust me, it's worth it. Come back next week.
Podcast coming real soon.
Yep, we gone.
All right.
Oh, thank y'all so much.
Kim
Y'all,
amazing.
I'm surprised y'all didn't talk about the Philly shooter yesterday.
The what?
The Philly shooter. The stand-up.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, I don't want to.